Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are going to be starting a new topic and two new teaks. And our topic is called stimulus and response. So these go hand in hand. We are in many ways looking at the same phenomenon or event. But one of them happens externally and one internally. So our 713A, we're going to investigate how organisms respond to external stimuli found in the environment, such as phototropism and flight or fight. The student knows that a living organism must be able to maintain balance in stable internal conditions in response to external and internal stimuli. We'll break that down. And then 712B says, describe and relate responses in organisms that may result from internal stimuli, such as wilting in plants, and fever and vomiting, our favorite topic, vomiting in animals that allows them to maintain balance. So let's break down at least just 713A. So again, there's a teak in the pink color. And let's break down what that means. So to investigate means we're going to be doing some kind of lab. How organisms, we mean plants and animals, how they respond, how they act to an external stimuli. And we're going to talk about that tomorrow. These are things that we're going to find in the environment, such as phototropism, coming soon, and fight or flight. And fight or flight, you probably already heard of. We're going to talk a little bit more about it. Says the student knows that a living organism must be able to maintain a balance. And if you remember, that word we learned before was called homeostasis, where your body keeps itself in balance. And it does that to maintain these stable conditions inside of your body, whether it's responding to something externally or internally. Okay, and as we go along in our notes, all of that will make more sense. Okay, so these are going to be the final page of your notes that you're going to put into your notebook that we are going to cover. The only difference I want you to note from what I've already said to you that's in the teaks, so this is just the teaks condensed, is that we've also added the word freeze here, which, since the teak was written many years ago, they haven't updated it, but freeze is also a part of that. So one of the things we want to do is see how these teaks are alike and how they're different. So this is 713.8. And it says how organisms respond to external, and the word external means outside, stimulus. And two ways are by things we call phototropism or fight, flight, or freeze. And the other teak tells us we're going to do the same thing. We're going to describe how an organism responds to something, but this time that something is from inside of the body. And some of the examples we're going to look at is when plants wilt or when animals vomit or have a fever. So they're alike in that in both cases, we are examining what happens to that organism, what causes it, and what is the response by that organism to something that's causing it to something to happen. The second page of your notes is going to be our unit vocabulary. So these are the two words, as simple as we can make it. The word internal means inside. It's something that is happening inside the body of the plant or animal. External means outside. What is happening, something happening on the outside of the body that is causing something to happen to the organism's body. All right? So inside any of these systems you see pictured here can cause something to happen to the body to throw it out of whack. And remember, it is your body's job to maintain homeostasis, to maintain your body balance. And there's a million factors of things that happen outside of your body that affect your body, that your body also tries to respond to again keep you in a balance, to maintain you in homeostasis. So here's some examples. This is internal stimulus in animals. So it says your cell vacuoles are low on water. Remember, the vacuoles are the organelles that hold water in all your cells. Your tongue and the inside of your mouth feel dry. What are you going to do when your mouth feels dry? What is your body prompting you to do? Well, I hope that you said that you're going to drink water. Your body responds by giving your body what it needs. Next example. A virus has entered your body. How do you respond? How does your body respond to this virus that is inside of your body? So what your body does is that it raises your temperature and gives you what is called a fever in an effort to kill the virus, because many viruses only like to live at certain temperatures. So if it can raise your temperature, then hopefully it will kill that virus. But yeah, it will make you feel tired and sick for sure. And then your body will respond by jacking up the temperature. So here's an example in plant, internal stimulus in plant. It says, a plant cell vacuoles are low in water. Less water is flowing through the stem and leaves. So what happens when plants are lacking water? This happens, okay? Plants will wilt. They will fall over and wilt because, remember, the vacuoles in plants are like giant balloons that get filled, and sometimes it'll fill the whole cell. And by being so full of water, it will make it tight and hard like a water balloon. And all that hardness will make these millions of cells that are here get full of water, and the tightness will make this plant stand up again. Alrighty, so we covered the words internal and external, and we did some examples of some internal causes and external causes. So for today, Monday, you need to update your interactive notebook, and here's the pages that go for your interactive notebook. And we're going to continue to fill in that grid or that table. Before you leave Zoom, you need to go into Schoology page and complete the Science Lab A assignment. And I want to remind you that you need to complete any missing work by Friday. Okay? Again, those are the notes that you should have, and we're going to continue to talk about all of this, but our main objective here was to talk about the words internal and external, and what we call a stimulus, or what you know as a cause. I want you to think of stimulus and response as cause and effect. And that's all for today. Have a good day.